All right, let's dive right in. We're going to talk about something that, for so many of us, is one of the most stressful parts of the day, just getting dressed. But what if we could transform that whole experience into a genuine act of self-care? I'm not just talking about cleaning out your closet. This is about reclaiming your peace of mind right from the very first decision you make in the morning.
So, let me just ask you this straight up. Does your closet cause you anxiety? You know that feeling, right? You swing open the doors and just this wave of dread washes over you. A closet jam-packed with clothes, but there's literally nothing in there that makes you feel good. If that sounds familiar, trust me, you are so not alone in this.
And wow, it can feel so personal, can't it? It's like the clothes themselves are judging you, acting as this constant critic, reminding you of who you think you're supposed to be. And this is all before you've even had a cup of coffee. Well, that feeling, it's real. And today, we're going to take it apart piece by piece.
So first things first, what you're experiencing, it isn't some kind of personal failing. It's not about a lack of willpower. It's actually a real, physical, neurological response. Your brain is literally reacting to what it sees as a threat. And yeah, that daily feeling, it actually has a name.
It's called survival mode. See, when you're faced with clothes that just don't fit, your nervous system goes on high alert and starts scanning for threats. It puts you in this kind of low-grade, constant state of alert, a state called bracing. And the crazy part is, you might not even realize it's happening. It doesn't always feel like a panic attack. Sometimes it just feels like, well, being you.
And here is the absolute biggest culprit. The perfect example of this trap, the goal genes. You know what I'm talking about. The myth we tell ourselves is that they're motivation. But what's the reality? For our nervous system, they're nothing more than a daily signal of failure. They're telling our brain, first thing in the morning, that we aren't safe or good enough, right inside our own home.
So, how do we fight back against this? Well, we do it by reframing the entire mission. This is where it gets good. A closet cleanse is not just a chore. It is a powerful, radical act of rebellion. It's you pushing back against this whole idea that your self-worth is somehow tied to the size on a label.
I mean, just think about this for a second. Entire industries, huge ones, are literally built on making you feel like you're not enough. They profit from our insecurity. So when you make the choice to be okay with yourself, right here, right now, and you create a physical space, your closet, that reflects that acceptance, that is a truly radical act.
And the best part? This rebellion actually has a battle plan. This isn't some vague, feel-good concept. We're talking about a practical, 3-step guide to taking back control and actually finding freedom in your own closet.
That's it. Just 3 simple, tactical steps. That is all it takes to start rewiring that neurological response and, begin your day with a sense of peace instead of panic.
So here it is, your tactical guide. First, we've got the sit-down test. Second, we're going to learn to ignore fake clothing sizes. And third, we'll practice how to flick the channel on those negative thoughts. It all starts with a physical test for your clothes. So let's break down that first step.
All right, step 1, the sit-down test. This is so important. Forget about posing in the mirror and finding your best angle. Instead, put something on and actually do this test. Ask yourself, can I sit down comfortably, especially after a full meal? Can I take a full, deep breath without anything restricting me? Can I move freely? If the answer to any of those is no, then listen, that item is not a piece of clothing, it's a weapon against your peace, and it has no place in your closet.
And I need to be super clear about something here because it's crucial. This is not about waiting until you magically love your body. You deserve to have clothes that fit, that feel good, right now, today, exactly as you are. Putting it off just keeps you stuck in that same daily cycle of feeling like you've already failed.
Okay, on to step 2, which is all about sizes. And here's the secret. Sizes are fake. Seriously, we have to get this into our heads. They are completely non-standardized. A size 14 in one shop could be a 10 in another and an 18 somewhere else. So stop shopping for a number, shop for your body. And listen, trying on a bigger size isn't a failure. It's just giving your body the room it needs to exist.
But look, even after you've curated this amazing closet of clothes that actually fit, that old internal critic can still pop up, right? You put on your favorite jeans and maybe they just feel a little snug one day and bam, that voice pipes up, these jeans make me feel gross. So, what do you do in that moment?
Well, this is where step 3 comes in. You flick the channel. I want you to think of your brain like it's a radio. And when that nasty self-criticism station starts playing, you have the power to just reach out and change it.
It's a conscious choice you make to just not listen to that particular broadcast anymore.
And here's how you do it. You have a prepared retort ready to go. The key is you don't argue with the negative thought. You don't get into a debate with it. You just replace it. You say, either out loud or in your head, "My body is perfectly okay right now exactly as it is." It's not about trying to convince yourself. It's just about interrupting that old, tired pattern.
Okay, but what about those days when even that feels like too much work? You know, when the anxiety is just really high and the idea of doing anything feels completely overwhelming. There's a tiny, immediate physical thing you can do to calm your nervous system down.
So, here's how you lower that cortisol instantly. First, just imagine you're about to touch a baby's cheek. Think about that specific kind of tenderness and care. Now, take that same hand with that exact same gentle intention and just bring it to your own face. This simple physical act sends a really powerful signal to your body.
And what's that signal? It tells your nervous system way faster than any logical thought ever could that you are safe, that right here, in this moment, you are safe inside your human home. It's an amazing little hack to instantly lower your cortisol and pull yourself out of that survival mode response. And really, that's the ultimate goal here, isn't it? The war is over. It's about getting to a place where we stop treating our bodies like some endless renovation project and we start treating them like the only home we will ever truly have. It's about declaring a ceasefire. The war against your own body is finally over.
So I want to leave you with this final thought. What you weigh, what size you wear, it is the absolute least interesting, least impressive thing about you. You are so much more than that. Your closet should be a sanctuary, a place of peace, not another critic in your life. The only question left is, are you ready to make it one?